stepping out onto the pitch in front of thousands of Madridistas who have come to see him, greet him, welcome him. A huge roar goes up from the fans. It's a special moment for Luka Jovic out on the pitch as a Real Madrid player for the first time. There'll be time for some kick-ups. The balls have been laid out specially. I'm sure he's going to kick them into the crowd. So the customary kick-ups for Luka Jovic. As we said, this 21-year-old Serbian international striker signed from Eintracht Frankfurt after quite a season. Impressive in the Bundesliga, absolutely devastating in the Europa League. 10 goals for Eintracht Frankfurt, taking them to the semi-finals of the competition and to within a penalty kick of making the final as well. So impressive. And as we said, so many sides wanted to sign Luka Jovic, but he knew where he wanted to come. And once a player gets it in their minds that they want to join Real Madrid, that's usually what ends up happening. And here he is now, Luka Jovic, and I'm sure he's very excited to just get started now. He's going to be surrounded by world-class players. The best manager in the world in Zinedine Zidane. World-class facilities at Ciudad Real Madrid with which to train in, day out. And the start of a new era, a new chapter in his career. There we go, the customary kicking the balls into the fans. You can see a Serbian flag, see one or two Serbian flags as well. It's a proud day for a very proud country. Serbia have provided some players for Real Madrid over the years, and now Luka Jovic comes here representing his country and hoping to make history with Real Madrid. Just 21 years of age, so there is plenty of time for him to show us what he can do. Those 27 goals that he scored in all competitions last season in 48 games. And as we said before, he scored an exquisite goal for Serbia against Lithuania at the weekend. Log on to realmadrid.com and check it out, because it is well worth seeing. Just to give you an idea, just to give you a flavour of what Luka Jovic is all about, we've also got another video on the website with a few of his goals from last season as well. Again, just to give you an idea of the kind of player that Luka Jovic is. Going to be really interesting to see how he links up with the likes of Karim Benzema, Eden Hazard. Some huge players here, and I'm sure he's very excited to play alongside such world-class players. Obviously, Eintracht Frankfurt, a good team in the Bundesliga, had a decent season, a really good season in the Europa League, but this is without doubt a step up. This is the big time now for Luka Jovic, and every player knows that when they come to Real Madrid. Perhaps there is always a bit more expectation on forward players as well, who come here to show what they can do, to score the goals, to win trophies for Real Madrid. But this is a player who has had a lot of expectation on him from a young age. He made his debut as a teenager for Red Star Belgrade in the 2013-2014 season, and it was quite a debut, by the way. If you're not familiar with the story, Red Star Belgrade were up against Partizan Belgrade, their eternal rivals. They were trailing 3-2. They needed a draw in that game to secure the title. Off came Luka Jovic from the bench, a teenager, age just 17, and on he came, and he scored the goal that won the league title for Red Star Belgrade in the Belgrade derby in his debut. So he's never really looked back since then, moving to Benfica, where he played for the youth team and also some minutes for the first team as well. And then on to Eintracht Frankfurt, 2 seasons there. And now, Real Madrid. Something of a whirlwind, particularly over the last 12 months for Luka Jovic. We knew he was good, but over the last season he has shown us just how good he is. A huge roar as he kisses the badge of Real Madrid. Yeah, I'm sure he cannot wait to make his debut for Real Madrid. Let's see when it will be as well. Already counting down. Season's not yet finished. It's been over a couple of weeks, but we're already desperate for the new season to start. Still got a couple of months to wait, of course. Won't be until mid to late August when the La Liga season kicks off. Let's see. High five and an embrace for his father. What a huge moment for the Jovic family. So we heard from Luka Jovic up in the presidential suite, speaking to the assembled media. A brief statement he made. Now he's out on the pitch for the first time as a Real Madrid player. There'll be a few more photos here out on the pitch, and then he'll go down to the press room and we'll hear his first press conference as a Real Madrid player. Of course, we'll bring that live to you here on Real Madrid TV. Still not yet familiar with the Spanish language. I'm not sure. The statement that he made was in Serbian, so I think it's more than likely that he'll be speaking in his native tongue in his first press conference, which we'll hear in just a couple of minutes, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back here on Real Madrid TV as we continue live coverage of Luka Jovic's presentation.